and welcome back to my channel. So you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be just kind of doing my new everyday makeup routine. I actually stopped wearing makeup for so long when masks came into play because it was just like, what am I doing this for? The mask gonna take it. But I've kind of learned like just little techniques to keep my makeup on even with my mask, and I just really miss doing makeup, and I really miss doing makeup videos. So I was like, let's just do a little get ready with me chit chat. And you can also tell by this video that I will be talking about just like YouTube drama, relationship drama, and just how I feel about it all. I feel like I'm someone who's been watching YouTube for years, so I've seen all the relationships, and yeah, we just gonna chat about them today. So if you're interested in watching this makeup look and just some little girl talk, then keep watching this video. Okay, so number one, I'm irritated because this mirror used to be like a touch with a light, and that's gone. Luckily, I have light for my video, whatever. So I am going to start off with priming my face with this NYX Bear With Me Sunscreen Daily Moisturizing Primer with Cannabis Sativa Seed Oil. So that is this. I actually love this moisturizer primer. This was actually a big staple for me when I wasn't wearing makeup. I would just put this on my face, and I really like it, especially under my makeup. So yeah. And then for my eyes, lately I've just kind of been doing kind of a bland eye. So yeah, but let's get into this YouTube drama. So first I want to start off with Keesha Kaylee. And I know she don't like people saying her name in my videos, but this isn't like anything bad. This is just more so from someone who has been watching these people for like years and kind of just observing. I also think it's interesting that, I think that's why I shied away from like my relationship on YouTube. Like, I know people have told me plenty of times that, my channel will grow if I do videos with my now fiance, but at the time boyfriend. And like people would just be like, do videos with him, and that's when your channel will grow. And so some of these YouTube couples just be a little bit much for me. And I honestly don't know if it's, the stress of subscribers, and what subscribers like put on them in a sense. I think that's why I've always had such just a huge respect for the Daily Davidsons, because, some couples I feel like it's like, we gonna do us regardless. I'm gonna do what I have to do, and I'm gonna do it when I need to do it. That's kind of how I see them. But then some of these other couples, and then, just some of these YouTubers who kind of put their entire life out. And I think that's what was the problem for me too. It wasn't that like I wanted to fake like I have this perfect relationship, but at the same time, I'm just a person who don't believe that everything has to go to the internet. I feel like even if you're a daily vlogger, I still feel like some things should stay in the home. That's just me, and maybe my old school way of thinking. But you guys know, like with Keesha Kaylee, we've seen all of her relationships. And this one more recently, I'm not one to say that people move too fast. People can say I moved too fast in my relationship. So I'm not really one to like play the too fast card. I really don't think it's ever too fast. But I do think that both people should be like in tune with how fast it is, if that makes sense. So I think that both people should, if you're gonna, jump into a committed relationship, I think that both people should be ready to jump into that committed relationship. I don't think it should just be one. And I think when it comes to Keesha, I think, Jeremy was just, that's who she wanted. And that's fine. But you have to be realistic sometimes and ask yourself, did he want me? Was he ready to be as committed as I was ready to be? Was he ready to be committed when I bought him 25 gifts for his 25th birthday? Okay. And so, on to their more recent situation. Number one, I do think that relationships can come back from infidelity. And I'm only saying that because I feel like sometimes, the relationship may have not been going great. There may have been things missing. And I feel like instead of that other person communicating that, which that's just what should happen to me, in my opinion, flat out. I feel like if you're not happy, it's not enough to just be like, oh, I'm not happy because, we're not having enough sex, or I'm not, to me, that's not an excuse. Because I feel like if you're really not that happy, then leave. I do feel like if said cheater is able to admit their wrongs and able to, say why they did it, take accountability, and not continue to blame that on the other person. And not only that, make sure it only happens once. After one time, you're done. You're done. Because after one time, you're just being blatantly disrespectful. And you're just a cheater at that point. So I feel like Jeremy had been doing that, though. You know what I mean? I don't feel like this last time he cheated, or if that was the last time. But regardless, I don't feel like what he did with Lily was his first time cheating. I don't. It was just too comfortable with it. And, I think on Lily's end, it's I do believe he told her that it was just for money. Because I think at this point, with some of these YouTube couples, that is what we look at it like. Y'all, your relationship is now a brand. So it's not it's not it's unbelievable to hear. To me, I don't think it was unbelievable when Jeremy told Lily, we're not really together. We're just doing this for the check. I don't think that was unbelievable. I really don't. Call me wrong. I mean, if it was me in the situation as Keesha, I'd be pissed too. But I'd also be like, you did this before. So why didn't I think you was going to do it again? Because you did it multiple times before. So I don't know. I think it's crazy. I will say the sucky thing is when kids are involved, because Jeremy does not post his son. And to me, I just feel like you have a son, acknowledge that. Don't just, I hate when people only acknowledge a percentage of their children. Because if you're doing that on the internet, what you're doing in person, how loved does that child feel in person? That's how I feel. And then for Keesha, if, this stuff about her, texting that girl and being outside her apartment and just doing the most, no, sis, that's not a good look. It's not a good look for yourself, but it's also just not a good look for your daughters. It's not a good look for your daughters. And I don't know if you guys have noticed, kind of a trend in blended families these days. The kids actually grow up and be close with their step-parent. Or not their step-parent, but their siblings' other parent. I feel like that is so common. So it's I feel like when it comes to their relationship, Keesha needs to decide if she wants to be with Jeremy or not. I can't say if she's not. Like, I know a lot of people are like, she said they broke up, they're really not. I just feel like if she's gonna stay with him, do that. You know, like, I also don't think anyone can tell her what to do. You know, like, yeah, it's stupid. We might think it's dumb. It's very dumb. But until she thinks it's dumb, that's who she's going to be with. And I don't think that anyone should stress themselves out about how she chooses to live her life. But at the same time, I do want her to just kind of have respect for herself. And just kind of like how she's, you know, getting upset at everybody else. Direct that energy to the one who really hurt you. Like, these people on the internet are not the ones who hurt you. It's like you put out a book, you put out a documentary, you pretty much gave the info for free. So I definitely don't think you can direct that energy to people who are just taking the information that you gave and reviewing it, because that's what we do when we watch anything. That's what we do when we watch Love and Hip Hop. That's what we do when we watch sitcoms. That's what we do when we watch anything. That's what an audience does. They're going to react and review to the content you're putting out. That does not change because it's YouTube. It just doesn't. Like, I don't think you can put something out and then, you know, send cease and desist letters for people talking about what you put out. God, it's not that hard. No, baby. So that's just my take on it. I just hope that, you know, as adults, more than anything, no, I just wish that as adults, but as parents, more than anything, that they can get this together, because it's just is not looking great. It's just not looking great. And for Jeremy, I feel like you're trifling for only providing that girl with whatever $100-something that was. Maybe it was $200, but for your child that's been on this earth almost a year now, I think that's trifling. And I think that, you know, fathers who aren't forced to do anything, I think they grind my gears the most. Because it's just like, you just want to be trifling. Like, why would you want to be trifling? Not only that, like, you're only being trifling to one child. You know, and I don't know what he does with his other daughters, but it's like, clearly they're getting some type of attention, you know? Even if it's not like the best fathering in the world, they're getting more than that little boy is getting. That's just not fair to me. I don't like that. So that's my take on it. And like I said, I feel like if Keesha wants to make her decision and be with that boy, like, leave that girl alone. Let her be with that boy. You know, sometimes we have to, especially as women, and I can't really call her a grown, like a young, I can't really call her young. Like, my second situation, I can be like, they're young. This one, I feel like me and Keesha are the same age. So, we both knocking on 30, girl. We cannot be acting like this. It's just not okay. But I also feel like, once again, if you want to be with him, be with him. But I think all the bullying, the other girl, and all that needs to stop. Because if you want to be with him, you're making your decision to be with him. You're forgiving him. So automatically, especially since there's a child involved, you have to forgive her too. That's just how it goes. If you want to stay with a man who had a baby on you, you have to stay with the repercussions of also treating his child like it's your child, because you two live together. So you can't be like, I mean, of course you can't do things like, you know, decide when the little boy gonna get his, you know, ears pierced. But as far as like coming over and stuff like that, you are the one who needs to be responsible for making sure that that girl trusts you around her baby, because that's just an ill feeling to have. Like, I couldn't imagine feeling like that. But also, you know, wanting my child to spend time with his dad, but not knowing what the other woman gonna do to a dang on baby. Like, that's ridiculous. So I think stuff like that needs to be addressed. Like, if you expect for, you know, if you expect for you and Jeremy to still be in a relationship, I don't think that blaming that baby is the right thing to do. That's just me. Moving along. So the next little YouTube drama I want to talk about is Ken and De'Ara. I feel like it's so crazy to even say YouTube drama and Ken and De'Ara in the same sentence, because we all know they don't do drama. But if you guys didn't know, which you probably do, last year, end of 2020-ish, I think it was around maybe October, Ken was spotted fondling over another woman's booty. Just a little feel, just a little squeeze over another woman's booty outside of an Atlanta, Georgia club during the pandemic. Imagine that. Y'all should have been in the house. If you were in the house, this would never happen. I'm just saying. But yeah, after that video surfaced, both Ken and De'Ara said that they were not going to be doing Vlogmas. I really respected that they weren't going to be doing Vlogmas, simply because it would have been fake. I just think it would have been fake. Period. I do. Like, there's no way that you can. There's no way that you can forgive someone that does that, especially your fiance. But I also feel like there's really no way I'm forgiving you doing videos with you like you didn't publicly humiliate me in front of millions of people. Had me on the shade room looking stupid. Oh! Anywho, De'Ara and Ken both, you know, said they weren't going to do Vlogmas. And then you've seen pictures of De'Ara just looking gorgeous. She's so freaking pretty to me. You've seen pictures of De'Ara looking gorgeous. You know, doing her thing. And then boom, Christmas break comes around. They're in pictures together, posting. Which, once again, don't think that's a problem. But I just also feel like, I don't know. I try not to speak on other people's relationships. That's why I am the queen of couldn't be me. Could not be me. Saying cheese with who? Not you. Boy. Bye. Sit down. Yeah, I'm not about to just be cheesing and doo-wopping with you right after you just publicly embarrassed me. Not only that, right after you were just out being reckless during the dang on pandemic. Cause so you could have brought me COVID and freaking, what's the STD? You could have brought me COVID and chlamydia. Double C's. You think I'm supposed to be cheesing with you. Boy, bye. So yeah, they was cheesing. They went on like a little couples trip with, who are they on a couples trip with? I feel like it was some other YouTubers. I don't remember though. But they went on a couples trip. And then yesterday, they posted their first vlog of the year. And after their break from YouTube, because it wasn't from each other. Which, once again, none of my business. But I will say, I don't know. I have always thought Ken and De'Ara was just like a cute little couple, but I only like watched like maybe 10 minutes of that video yesterday, if that. But I will say Ken was giving me typical I cheated, now I gotta win all her friends back vibes. Y'all wanna know what that is? I'll tell you. So De'Ara, although the channel belongs to Ken and De'Ara, we all know that De'Ara has like the personality. De'Ara brings, De'Ara is the vlogs. That's just the reality of it. And I feel like we are friends. So when your boyfriend messes up, he knows that you told all your friends. But in Ken's situation, he knows that we already know because we've seen it on the Shade Room with the other millions of people. Oh, stupid. Shade Room, YouTube videos. I mean, it was out there. Okay? So, just like a cheating man, what he gonna do? Try to win us over. So he all talkative. I mean, this is the most talkative I've ever seen this young boy. Ever. He was talkative. Very engaged in conversation. One sec. He was not his typical, like, engaged. Like, usually I feel like he'll be like, and yes, I got mascara under my eyelids. I hate when that freaking happens. But usually I feel like he'll be like, I don't know, I feel like he's usually only super engaged if like he's doing a prank or, if De'Ara's gone for a minute or if he's doing something specifically for her and so it's like kind of like his video more than like their video. Like she's in it but he like started it because he's doing something for her. Something like that. But for the most part, I feel like personality and stuff, we getting that from here. Now, yesterday, Ken said, guess what? I'm here to stay. I need y'all to know that. My woman loves me. That's all that matters. And I'm about to get on this vlog and act up. Personally, and this is just my personal opinion, watching from the eyes of an almost 30-year-old, so I really don't even know what these young kids got in their mind because they are younger than me by many years. And even though I'm, in my last year of my 20s, I still feel like at least De'Ara's age is kind of like those super early 20 years. Like what I knew then and what I knew now is like totally different. Like I feel like after 25, you just take this huge like jump into adulthood. But then I also feel like I'm about to walk into that again at 30. So that is what I mean by young. I'm not calling them kids. I'm just saying I thought I was really, really grown at 23. And now at 29, I'm like, nah, girl, this is grown. Okay. And I'm not a fan of it. But I feel like they came back early for this reason and this reason only. It just was not authentic. Like the video did not give me authenticity at all. It just didn't. It seemed just kind of forced and kind of like, we're back on the vlog, so this is how we prove to people that we're back happy. And, like, it may be like good times, but I just don't personally feel like that's enough healing time to be back together and have people right back instantly in your lives, like watching y'all every move. Once again, that's just me. And who am I? Just somebody with an opinion. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's interesting. I also think it's interesting that like they kind of started off the vlog with like, how good Christmas was. And it was the best Christmas ever. And I'm like, but was it? Or did you just get like special gifts because of what happened? I don't know. That's actually people with money props, and I don't have those. Neither. The money or the problems. So yeah. That was really it. I just wanted to chat with you guys while doing my makeup and just let y'all know my feelings, my thoughts about it all. So, yeah. Here it is. I just, if you guys can tell, it doesn't even look like I have on eyeshadow. That is how natural my eyeshadow has become. Come on, lash. My lashes are actually from Amazon, but they are lashes that I am testing out for my hair company. I'm just trying to make sure I know what I got on. My foundation was the Maybelline Superstay, and I am in the shade 355 Coconut. My highlighter was Maybelline. I swear this is not an all Maybelline video, but it seems like it is. My highlighter was Maybelline Master Chrome. This is absolutely my favorite highlighter in Molten Gold. My setting powder is from Black Radiance. I don't know why I was about to say Banana Republic. I think because it's Black Radiance, but the shade is Banana. So, this is my favorite setting powder. It is so affordable, and it literally is just everything. To contour, I used the Makeup Revolution foundation stick, actually, and the shade is in F18. For my setting spray, I used both Milani Make It Last Matte and Make It Dewy. I like to mix these two together. I just think it gives a perfect finish. And yeah, my lashes are from Amazon. Lip gloss from the Beauty Supply Store, $1.99. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will definitely see you in my next one. If you like this video, please don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, share with your friends, and leave me a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next one.